Welcome back to TechnoSage YouTube channel. So Intel's Core i9 4900KS is ready for launch, and it is the high-end desktop CPU for LGA 1700, and it is going to be the last. It is basically Raptor Lake Refresh as i9 14900K, as and it is 24 cores and it has boost clock up to 6.2 GHz. And according to this leaker, this CPU is already in distributor and retailer warehouse, so there's just need for official announcement or embargo lifting. And it's similar to i9 14900K, just it can overclock 200 megahertz higher than i9 14900K, and it has like 8 P cores and 16 efficiency cores. It's nothing new, it's just a bent version of the i9 14900K. Next up, we have some news regarding DirectX technology by Microsoft. I made a video with upscaling tech, which was DirectSR, but now they came out and say that it behaves like a missing link between different approaches of super resolution. Basically, this is an API that enables multi-vendor super resolution through a common set of inputs and outputs, allowing a single code path to activate a variety of solutions, including NVIDIA Super Resolution, Fidelity FX Super Resolution, and XeSS. And this preview will be available soon via Agility SDK, which allows developer to light up new DirectX feature without waiting for an OS update. Basically, what it means is it's just an API so that developers can easily integrate various solutions within a click or within just few API calls and stuff. Next up, AMD spokesperson came out and said that there's a bummer. Basically, forum is necessary for in Linux, basically, so that they so that you can implement HDMI 2.1 standard or new standards of HDMI. And the HDMI forum has rejected our proposal. Unfortunately, at this time, an open source HDMI 2.1 implementation is not possible without running afoul of the HDMI forum requirements, says an AMD engineer. So basically, Linux open source team has just said no to the HDMI 2.1 driver implementations. So it's a bummer to see, but yeah, you need to use DisplayPort for that high of a bandwidth. You can't do it with HDMI on open source as of now. Lastly, for today, we have news regarding RDNA 4 specs, and it comes from Red Gaming Tech, so reputed it. And it will be having Navi 48, which will be 32 core variant, 64 GB, 64 MB RAM, 64 MB Infinity Cache, on a 256-bit bus on GDDR6, and Navi 44 16 worker group processor units, 32 megabits of Infinity Cache, and 128 on a 128-bit bus and GDDR6. The die size will be between 237 millimeter and 33 millimeter, which is 204 millimeter. So for Navi 48 and Navi 44 will be significantly smaller. So yeah, there's a bit change. The old specs was coming with GDDR7, but they just backscale it to GDDR6, and the bit size has increased, like the bus size has been increased. That's the only change we are seeing as of now. So yeah, it's weird, but let's see how things turns out, because there is no higher variant of 8000 series as of now, according to this leaks. In Navi 48, generally 48 series comes for like 8600, 8600 and 8600 XT, but here they are going with 48 for maybe 8700. Don't know what they are planning in the background, but yeah. And also we have some performance update for RDNA 4, and the clock speed and TDP target is apparently low to mid range with 3 GHz with Navi 48, 250 and 265 watts. Navi 48 is a little bit slower than RX 7900 XT, and Navi 44 is between RX 7600 and 7700 XT. So this is just rough estimate by on Red Gaming Tech's part and according to his sources, but it just looks pretty good if they are able to price it between like 7800 XT or 7800 or maybe 7700. Who knows? For Navi 48 part and the performance of 7900 XT, it will be nice. It will be the back in the era where RX 480 was launched. Yeah, RX 480 was for the mid range, but it had performance of a high end. So it will be a nice scenario. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about all of the news going on Sound off your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.